Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for another Ghost Recon Wildlands video. So today's video, we're going to be talking about the other two remaining maps that are going to be new to the Ghost Recon Wildlands Ghost War that were not actually in the beta. The first one being Mountain Village, and the second one being Coca Farm. So this, what you guys are looking at here, is Mountain Village, and if you guys are familiar with the Three Witches Easter egg, you guys will know where this map is. So I'm going to pop up an image on screen here, and this is the overall layout of the map. And as you can see down in the very bottom left-hand corner, you see a small structure. That is the Witch's Hut. So this, anytime that you guys were going around looking for the Witch's Hut and the Witch's Easter egg, that town that you guys were in, that is basically the premises of this map. You're going to have a lot of outlying areas to the low side of the hill and to the high side of the hill to kind of explore and play PvP in. But the majority of it's going to be played in this town. So honestly, I'm pretty excited about that because I kind of know this town quite well, and I really think Ubisoft did a great job of using this as a map because so many people know, you know, kind of the ins and outs of this map that we're looking for the Three Witches Easter egg. There's a lot of interior buildings. Pretty much every building here you can kind of go inside of and check it out. And this is actually the llama fetus that you could actually activate in the campaign. And Carbonmeister actually activated it right before I got here. And that's also, guys, real quick, big shout out to Carbonmeister for hopping in here and helping me get this gameplay footage, because you cannot actually be in a custom match without having a second person in there. And also big shout out to Ubisoft, guys. If you did not see my other video, this is the full version of PvP. I got early access to it. Big shout out to Ubisoft for letting me have access to it to kind of capture some gameplay and show you guys kind of what's going to be coming to PvP when it releases tomorrow, October 10th. So honestly, I really don't have to get too crazy into telling you guys what's going on with this map if you guys have done anything with the Three Witches Easter egg. And as you guys can see here in the background, this is the hut that is surrounding basically the whole Easter egg of the Three Witches. And like I said, there's a lot of interior buildings. Most of the buildings in this town you can actually go inside of, and there's multiple entries, multiple exits, that kind of thing. So it's not like you're going to go into a building and have somebody just camp in there. And overall, it should be really fun just because it's going to be a little bit different of a PvP experience, because most of the PvP maps so far have been, you know, a lot of, not really a whole lot of buildings that you could go into. This is probably the most buildings we've seen in an actual map. And it's going to kind of play a little bit of a cat and mouse game because there's going to be so many buildings that you can kind of take cover in. You know, if you're sneaking around being stealthy, you could kind of sneak your way in and out of buildings and get yourself to the recon tower quite undetected, depending on how much the enemy team is paying attention. So it's going to be really curious. I'm going to be really curious to see exactly how this map plays. I'm really looking forward to this map, honestly. So the next map that we're actually going to be talking about is Coca Farm. And overall, how do I put this? So the next map we're going to be talking about is Coca Farm. And this map, I want to say... So the next map we're going to be talking about is Coca Farm, and this map, it's probably my least favorite map out of them all, just because there's really nowhere to take cover. As you guys will see there, I spawned up on this hill, and I only have to run forward for about 15 seconds or so, and you'll see I get up on top of this rock, and it overlooks the entire playable area. So the recon tower is right down there in the middle of that little village down there. And this was actually, I told Carbonmeister to try to sneak up on me without me seeing. And he actually does. He does a pretty good job. But when you're in bright sunny daylight like this and there's 4 enemy players, you know, this is going to be kind of like an overpowered location just because you can kind of overwatch literally the entire playable area within 10 or 15 seconds coming off of the spawn. So the sniper position is going to be a very crucial element. If you got a good sniper on your team that can get up to this position and kind of overlook the entire map, you know, call out players and stuff, it's going to be really cool. So we actually did, I don't think I have seen any gameplay of it, but we did go on this map at nighttime in the thunderstorm, and it still was actually kind of easy to spot people. But if you actually go into the map and take out some of the lights that are down there in that little village, it's very hard to spot people. You actually almost have to wait for the lightning to actually be able to see the enemies and stuff. So this map, like I said, it's probably my least favorite map out of all 8 that we're actually going to have in the full version of Ghost Recon Wildlands PvP, just because at both spawn points you're at an elevated position, but this spawn point is a very overpowered location just because you can literally overlook the entire map. And as you can see there, Carbonmeister came right up behind me. I never spotted him. He actually went over on that right side and swam through that little bit of water that's actually part of the map. And overall, like I said, it's definitely not my favorite map. You know, I'm gonna be curious to see how it plays if people just literally sit up on the top of this rock the entire game. And if they do, that sucks for this map. Hopefully we'll get some other maps and stuff like that too. But that's pretty much all for the video, guys. These are the 2 remaining maps that I have not showed you guys yet. So we have a total of 8 maps in the full version of Ghost War that comes out tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys are excited about Ghost Recon Wildlands Ghost War, make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys do not miss any of my Ghost Recon Wildlands content. And also, there's going to be a bunch of other games on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.